What's up YouTube, how are you doing today? Chana D, your techno dad here with a quick setup guide for all 2022 Sony TVs. I will be using the Sony A80K to demonstrate, but all these instructions will work for all 2022 Sony models. We're going to set up eARC and make sure it's working. Now the first thing we need to do is connect up the TV with the external audio device, and today I will be using the Denon X6700H AV receiver. Now both the TV and the AVR have eARC ports, so we need to connect those up with an HDMI cable. I used an ultra high speed HDMI cable for that. On the Sony TV, we need to connect up HDMI port number 3, that's the designated ARC port. So just connect an HDMI cable to this port. And on the Denon AVR, we need to connect the same HDMI cable to the eARC port, which has a solid white background as seen here. Once those are connected, we need to change a few settings on the TV. Press the settings button on the remote and then go into settings. Next, scroll down and select display and sound. Scroll down and select audio output. Then scroll down to eARC mode and set that to auto, and then confirm the auto selection. Keep scrolling down to pass-through mode and then set that to auto as well and confirm the auto selection. That's pretty much it for the TV settings. Now we need to change a setting on the Denon AVR. First, we need to change the input of the TV to HDMI 3, and the Denon input needs to be something like cable sat or Blu-ray or DVD to access the menu. Pressing the setup button on the Denon remote will bring up the menu. Scroll down and select video. Scroll down and select HDMI setup. Now all we have to do is turn on ARC. As soon as we do this, we can see a message on the Sony TV saying switching audio to external speakers. Now if you don't have a Denon AV receiver and want to know how to set up eARC on an Onkyo, Pioneer, or Yamaha, just follow these steps. Alright, so let's get onto the internal TV apps to see what we get when we play something in Atmos. And since we're using eARC, we will not be able to get a display from the Denon AVR because that cable is being used for audio. Get it? Right? It's the audio return channel of the HDMI cable. So the only way to see what's happening on the Denon AVR is to use the Denon AVR app on my phone. Now the first thing we need to do is select TV audio as the input source on the AVR. So I'll do that on the app here and jump into Netflix on the TV. I'm going to search for a movie called Okja, which I know has Dolby Atmos. It was the very first Dolby Atmos movie added to Netflix. Here we can see on the details page of the movie that we are getting both Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. When we hit play and watch the Denon app, we can see that the audio does switch to Dolby Atmos. Now if I tap the question mark button and then select AVR info, we can see what kind of Atmos signal is coming into the AVR. In this case, we can see it's Dolby Atmos via Dolby Digital Plus. I was able to verify that HBO Max, Apple TV, Amazon Prime Video, and Vudu all sent Dolby Atmos from the TV to the AVR. The apps I just mentioned will send Dolby Atmos to the AVR via Dolby Digital Plus, which means ARC is working. But we have not tested eARC just yet. So what's the difference? With standard ARC, you will get Dolby Atmos via Dolby Digital Plus, which is compressed and what we call in the biz lossy. With eARC, or Enhanced Audio Return Channel, we get Dolby Atmos via Dolby True HD, which is uncompressed and what we call lossless. So the only way to test if eARC works properly, we need to send an uncompressed signal, like from a 4K Blu-ray player or a gaming console, into the TV and then out of the TV to the AVR via the Enhanced Audio Return Channel. So I connected up the Sony X800 M2 4K Blu-ray player to HDMI 1. And I started up the movie Ambulance, and when we hit play and look at the Denon app, we see Dolby Atmos, and then tapping the question mark and selecting AVR info, we see that we are getting Dolby Atmos via Dolby True HD, which means that eARC is working properly. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you set up eARC on any 2022 Sony TV. That's it and that's all, so I'll see you in the next one. Peace!